Alzheimer's. It's a dreaded word in families. It affects some 30 million people worldwide. And up until now, it was looked at with a sense of helplessness in medical circles. But the world woke up to some big news today. A study finds that one drug can slow the cognitive decline in Alzheimer's patients. It is being celebrated as a new era in Alzheimer's treatment. Now, that's a big claim. It is being hailed as a momentous medical breakthrough. And before I tell you what the study has found and why it should matter to you and me, let me tell you a little bit about Alzheimer's. What is Alzheimer's? It is a type of dementia. It affects your memory, your thinking, your behavior. If you are living with someone diagnosed with this illness, you can relate. It's heartbreaking watching your loved one fade away. Their cognitive abilities decline. The memory loss worsens over time, and eventually, patients are unable to hold a conversation. While Alzheimer's is not a normal part of aging, the greatest known risk factor in the illness is increasing age. It affects people 65 and older mostly. In some cases, if it affects a person younger than 65, it is referred to as early onset Alzheimer's. And sadly, there is no cure for this illness yet, despite the fact that it affects 30 million people worldwide, which is what makes this new drug so crucial. That brings me back to this study and the drug in question. It's called lecanemab. So how does the drug work? You see, there's something known as the amyloid protein. It collects around the brain neurons in Alzheimer's patients. The drug sticks to this protein and breaks it down, thereby slowing down the cognitive decline in patients. The trial involved 1,795 volunteers with early-stage Alzheimer's. They were given the drug every fortnight. The results make it clear that there is no miracle cure here, but the biggest breakthrough is that the decline in brain power slowed down by around a quarter. And this was over the course of 18 months of treatment. Let me tell you why this is a medical milestone. It gives millions hope that while there is still no cure, perhaps Alzheimer's could be treatable. The findings are being labeled as modest but significant. If you have a family member living with Alzheimer's, you would know about the challenges, the medical costs, the sense of helplessness and despair. So is this drug going to change all that? Let me be frank. It's expensive, between 10,000 and 30,000 pounds per patient a year. And it's not promising any miracle cure. So we will have to see if it will be easily adopted by patients. Let's talk about the side effects now. The safety of this drug has been called into question, especially after 2 deaths on the trial were linked to the drug by some researchers. So that poses another challenge for acceptance of this drug. If there is no miracle cure, will patients be willing to try it out? Next question, when will this drug be available? It is still unclear. There are several hurdles in its way. They need to get the approvals in the United Kingdom, and doctors say that the NHS or the National Health Service is nowhere near ready to deliver this new drug. The drug also needs to be cost effective. But here's a bigger question. Will the drug significantly slow down memory loss? Will it make any real difference to Alzheimer's patients? There's no correct way of answering this, because if you have a loved one living with the disease, you know how difficult it is to watch them forget names, addresses, memories, and eventually they become a shadow of their former selves. So if that can be delayed even by a quarter, it is indeed a breakthrough. WION World is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.